Welcome to Elimu TV. I'm Elizabeth Joki Waithera. I'll be taking you in mathematics, Form 1. And before we start on mathematics, we need to know a bit of what is mathematics, so that at least we can know what we are going to be focusing on. I'll tell you mathematics is a game of numbers. And when I say it is a game of numbers, the numbers are the counting numbers that we know. Those are the ones that we are going to encounter in mathematics. And that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is made out of 1 and 0. So the other things that we are going to use in mathematics are letters, and the letters are the alphabetical letters and also the symbols. Those are the ones that we are going to encounter in mathematics. And now, to tell you something about mathematics, you must create interest in yourself. You must form the right attitude, and as we learn, like we are doing now, you must have a pen and a paper. Because if you don't have a pen and a paper, when I'm writing on the chalkboard, you will be idle. And when it comes to reference, you will have forgotten. So it is very important whenever we are doing mathematics, you have a pen and a paper. And something else is that after we have learned, you must look at the work that we did so that you can practice on whatever you have learned on that particular day. Otherwise, by the time we finish, you'll have forgotten. And when it comes to registering for the exams, that is where the failure may come. Otherwise, mathematics is supposed to be interesting, and it is you who is going to have the right attitude to cultivate that interest. Before we start on our lesson today, there is an SMS number that I'm going to give you, and that number, in case of any questions as we carry on with the lesson, you're going to write, and when you write the SMS, you ensure that you have written your name, plus you also write from where you're writing from. That is the SMS number that you should use in case of any questions. And now for the topic of the day, we are going to learn natural numbers. And under natural numbers, our first subtopic will be place value. Now, what is a natural number? Or what are natural numbers? Natural numbers are also referred to as counting numbers. And the counting numbers are the ones that we have known all our time. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are the counting numbers, and those are the numbers that we are going to be using in our mathematics. Now, when we talk about a number, we may talk about a digit in a number, and a digit in a number has a different value because of its position on that number. And the position of a digit in a number is called its place value. So when we talk about the place value, it is the position of that digit in that particular number. But in that very number that you're talking about, you may also have the total value of that number. So there is the place value and then the total number. And in the number, we must identify what is the total value of a number and what is the place value of a number. So there are two things. One is the place value, and we are saying the place value is the position of a digit in a number. And then the total value, it is the value of that digit in that particular number. For instance, For example, in the number 478, it is important for us to know what place value each of these digits has in that particular number. And at the same time, also be in a position to identify what is its total value in that particular number. And when we talk about 8 in this number, the place value of that number is ones. And when we talk about the total value of that number is 8. Now, when we want to know what is its total value, the total value of the number is the product. It is the product of the digit and the place value. That is the product Hence, when we talk about 8, its total value will be 8. How? You will have 1 multiplied by 8 so that you get 8. That now gives us the total value of that particular number in that particular, of that particular digit in that particular number. And when we talk about 7, in that number. 7 as a digit, it is representing tens. That is, the place value of it is tens. And its total value is 70. How? Because we have said the total value of a number is the product of the digit times the place value. And therefore, it will be 10 multiplied by 7, which is equal to 70. That gives us the total value of that particular digit on that particular number. And now lastly, 4. What is the place value of 4 in that particular number? The place value of 4 is hundreds. And its total value will be 400. How? So you're saying it is the product, that is the 100 multiplied by 4. That will give us the total value of that particular number. That's how we get it. And therefore, a digit in a number will be determined by its position. That is what will give us the place value. So whenever we want to know the place value of a number, we must identify what welcome to Elimu TV. I'm Elizabeth Njoki Waithera. I'll be taking you in mathematics. At times, we will need what is referred to as a place value chart in order for us to identify the total value of a number and even the place value of that digit in a particular number. And a place value chart will help you in order for you to identify by getting the position of that digit in that number, and then you will be in a position to tell what is its place value and what is its total value. If you refer in KLB Book 1, page 1, you will find a well-elaborated chart. But for our focus, we are going to use one example, which we are going to use in order for us to identify the different positions of a digit and whatever place value and total value that they hold. So we have that number. Now, that number, we are going to identify each of the numbers there, what place value they have in that particular number. And we start with 3. What is 3 holding as a place value for that particular number? And so that we can identify what is its total value. And that will be 100 millions. Then we have 4. What is position in that? It will be 10 millions. Next is 5. And what is it? It will be millions. Then we have 6, which holds the 100,000, sorry, it's written in words. 7 is tens thousands. Then we have 9, and 9 is representing the hundreds. Then we have 0 representing the tens, and 1 representing the ones. And that's how we identify each digit and its total value in a number. In which case, it means that once you are given a number, you should be in a position to know, according to its position, what is its place value and what is its total value. I hope you have captured that, because I'm going to give you 2 more that you're going to write yourselves, and then you're also going to stipulate them according to what place value they have and what total value that they hold in the particular number that I'm going to give you. So here are the 2 numbers for your practice. There is 769 301 854. Another one will be 902 350 and 409. Now, when you have written out that, you will be in a position to understand the place value chart and know that it gives you both the place value and the total value of a digit in a number. And it also helps you if you are to write those numbers in words. For example, the first number that I had given you, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. If we were to write out that number, that is, we write it in words, what would it be? Because now we have written the place value chart, we will be in a position to identify that that will be 345,678,901. That is now what you write when you write in words. That is so that number, when it's read in words, it will read 345,678,901. And having written out that, I will also request you to also try and write the two others that I have given you. You write them in words. That way, you will be in a position to know that given any number, you will be in a position to write it in words and know its place value plus the total value of that particular number. Having dealt with that, now I want us to focus on another subtopic, and this time let's talk about billions. Billions. Now we need to know what is a billion. A billion is 1,000 millions written with so a billion is 1,000 millions written as 1 with the 9 zeros. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is what a billion is. There are 10 places in a billion. As you can see, there are 10 places in a billion. That is, we have the 9 zeros plus the 1 that is representing the billion. So that is what a billion is. For example, Now, what is that number written in words? That is the example I want us to focus on. And that number written in words will be 23,289,438,001. That is, sorry.